here's my truck. Some of that crap. It's starting back. We ran the 300 LPH fuel pump. I did put I can't get it out. An inline one-way valve for better starting. It's all so here's our crossover. Stock manifold down over, and then there it is back up into the driver's side header manifold, whatever you want to call it. Here's where I drilled and tapped, or I actually pulled my oil pan off and welded on a barb. I did a 3/4 just because I wasn't sure what I was going to run for a turbo yet. That's welded on right there. Comes out, comes up. Here's my downpipe into the stock. Out, yeah. Come up right here. And these are 1 3/4, schedule 5. Kind of tough to find, but hunt around. There's, let's see if I can get that for you. I'll just send it to you. My casting number. There it is, kind of, sort of. My head, not that it really matters, but if you're gonna do the time start kit to try, in case you have some bad plugs or something, here we come up with the wide band AEM. That's that. That's our downpipe. Let's see if I can get in there. There's a right here. The stock 02 that we put in. Obviously, we want to run closed loop. It's kind of hard to see everything. You can see how it's all in there. See it real good. Here's our wastegate tile, 60mm. It's got a 3.31 spring in there. It's the biggest one they sell. I was worried. They're making a lot of exhaust. Now it's going to go right back into the downpipe. You know, come up. Say, you know, here's our tube there. K&N, whatever, 4-inch, I think. Sure. This was made by Spectre. I think another company makes them called Air Aid. I don't know if it comes with clamps or anything, but idle air control valve obviously has to stay hooked up. Goes back in. No EGR. I use my EGR plate as a vacuum reference for my blow-off valve. Come out, come over. Here we have our MAF. It's a HPMAS, HPX. Pretty common. We got the pigtail connector from them. You have to extend your old one to make it over there. Tried originally running it no intercooler, so coming right up into the throttle body, but had tons of MAF turbulence. Didn't work out at all. Truck was completely untunable. This is my boost reference for my wastegate. Comes into my Vibrant manual boost controller. Obviously 16mm, and we vent perfectly. We make 3.5 pounds. You know, no surge, no nothing. Running 36-pound injectors. If you call fuel injector connection, they will hook you up with exactly what you need. I didn't know that at the time, and I switched over to the V10 plug style, which I can't really get it out, but Google V10, you'll know. They'll hook you up with exactly what you need. Direct drop-ins, really easy. What else was there? Obviously we're intercooled now. We have a tile 50mm blow-off valve before. Mine stays open at idle for tuning purposes. Made it easier. There's that intercooler. Small guy, only running 4 pounds, so come up. Come over. Come up and over. Now this is the this housing was bought off eBay. Has the screen in it. It was $100, but really cut down on the MAF turbulence. It's probably the hardest part about the build, is trying to get piping in there so you could get a nice clean MAF reading. Yeah, had to bring the coolant jug out, just bring it over one, make a little bar. Everything's all hose clamped in. Eliminated the charcoal canister. Mine's all rotted anyway, so everything's all 2.5 inch on the hot side. It's all 2.5. So you can see, got a B-band clamps. They work pretty well. Nothing really leaks. On 3 78mm turbo. Spools up real quick. We're at full boost at 2,000 RPM. It's probably where you spend most of your city driving. There's our feed. And we're running both stock O2s. Stock O2 on me. Passenger side stayed in the same spot, obviously. Driver side, you saw that one, goes right after the bend. Our oil reference comes from right there. Hard to see, but you have your oil pressure sensor right there. Pull that out. I bought some stuff offline, off eBay. Got the block. I still have my stock oil pressure sensor. This is a 4-inch or 4 foot long oil feed line, just so you know, not 3 foot, 4 foot. 3 foot will not reach. Probably 4 in. I did pull my pan. You have to jack up the motor to do that. Pretty decently high. Put a piece of wood on your yeah, I have brain fart. Piece of wood on there, jack it up real high, drop the pan if you wanted. Whatever you're gonna do. Once you do the 2.5 inch, the bottom bolts to the flange are like impossible to get in, so you have to, I found it was easier to jack the motor up and put the bottom bolts in here underneath, obviously, because it's tight. It's a nightmare. Everything's put in with an Allen wrench basically. So all multi-layer steel gaskets. This was obviously decked to shit. Honestly, you gotta take it to your machine shop, have them deck it. Other than that, nothing. Inside the cab, you got your, I think it's an autometer, right? The autometer, 15-pound gauge, AEM, air fuel ratio gauge. We're running the SCT XCal 4. Nice little steering wheel swap there for you, 05. And I think that's it. Let me know if I left anything out.